What the Tories do?
They cut services!
What the Tories do? Tories cut services! What the Tories do? Tories cut services! What the Tories do?
Tories cut services!
We're not prepared to stand by while the Tories in this borough wreak destruction on the services that have existed here for so long, providing such valuable support to the people of this borough. They come in, they think there's a clean slate, and they can wipe away the hard work and the desperately needed information and advice and representation and support and solidarity that so many of the organisations that are here tonight provide to people of this borough. We intend to protest these cuts and to ask the Tories to reconsider. What do Tories do?
Tories cut services!
I can't hear you. What do Tories do?
Tories cut services!
Well, we've got to stop them cutting services.
Hello everybody, my name is Helena Ismail and I work for Horn of Africa Community Group. We've been providing services for this community for 20 years and our services have meant that many of the people here are now citizens of this country, contributing to the development and welfare of this borough. We object to any cuts that they're going to put to us and we're going to fight to the last. They're going to cut the lifeblood of this organisation. Every cent they give us, they're taking away from us. What does that mean? That means that black people do not have any value in this borough. They don't want us in the borough, they want to get rid of us.
Tories! Tories! Tories!
Caring for Care Association need your support. We would like to have those groups in the borough to help our elderly carers who are living alone and caring for their loved ones. They themselves need care. And this group has been running for the past 16 years and suddenly they are cutting them down for nothing. We have nothing to come to after September.
All Africa is a group to help
I'm going to ask for another speaker now who's not a member, who's not working in the voluntary sector group in this council. She's a local resident, she's a local barrister, she's a local expert on the needs of people in this borough. Her name is Parosha Chandran and she'd like to say a few words.
Hello everybody, thank you for coming. As a local resident, but as a barrister, I can tell you that this law centre is a centre of excellence across the community. What is a community? A community is a place of different people, ethnicities, languages, foods, cultures. A place where there's sometimes conflict. And the law centre is absolutely right at the front of resolving conflicts between members of society and government.
Tories out! Tories out! Tories out! Ladies and gentlemen, today the Tory cut our benefit, our funds, and the people have no fund in the borough, so the people here should make pressure on them, to stop cut on Western Kurdistan Association and other association in the borough. We are helping the people. We provide services. We have a Kurdish radio. We have a Kurdish museum. We have many services provided to the community here. We should work together to stop this cutting. This cut not benefit anybody in the country. It is help bad people only. Should give money to the people to serve, give him better services. Thank you very much. What the Tories do?
But we have to show these Tories that they can propose the cuts, but proposing the cuts is different to making the cuts. Because we're not going to let them make the cuts. Because if you look at where they want to cut, it's not just the people who are here today, it's Hurlingham and Chelsea School, Peterborough School, increasing the charges to old people because they give the money to their friends. They want to turn this borough into Westminster. where the rich and the wealthy get the services and the poor and the needy get nothing.
My name is Maiwan. I am representative of Afghan Council in UK. Just I give you why I come in here today, to be solidarity with you, because our organization in this borough nearly 7 years ago established. From year 2000 until today, our organization is no support anything from Hammersmith and Fulham Council. And I like it to ask you, believe me my friends, we are doing great job for our local people and local authority. We are needed support not just for our family or our friends, support for our local people, because we are needed more than any time to work together to do something for the crime, drugs and many another negative things which is coming in this borough. But you are, believe me, without the support of the Hammersmith and Fulham Council, it's impossible to change any negative things in this borough.
What the Tories do?
I bring a message of solidarity from Wandsworth and Merton Law Centre. I joined them 6 years ago. I get the firm impression that there's a great need for the services of law centres. Indeed, it's not just from Wandsworth and Merton Law Centre that I bring a solidarity message. In the 6 years I've been working for them, we've expanded, and we now have law centres in Kingston and Richmond, Croydon and Sutton, as well as Wandsworth and Merton. So we call ourselves the South West London Law Centres. I'm pleased to be able to come today because where I work, in the evenings we have evening surgeries, and it's really very difficult to get out of the building on the evenings of the evening surgeries, because there's queues of clients queuing up outside for these services.
The Labour group has supported Hammersmith Law Centre and many other of the community groups here tonight. We're going to continue to support you tonight. You've got to protest these Tory cuts. They're just vicious, punitive cuts for no other reason than they want to make a 3% saving in council tax, and it's the public of this borough who are going to suffer if they're allowed to do it.
What the Tories do?
They cut services!
What the Tories do? Tories cut services!